Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your monthly tarot reading for the month of February for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope everyone is doing well this month, and as always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome, Aquarius, and let's see what the month is revealing. Now, first, I want to talk about the energy for 2026. At the beginning of the year, this is the card that came out specifically for you, Aquarius, that is representing the theme, the energy for the entire year of 2026. You got the beautiful Major Arcana card, the Empress, and there's going to be opportunities on any given day, any given week or month throughout the course of the year where the Empress is going to set the right environment, the right tone. It's kind of an energy of being at the right place at the right time with the right people kind of energy to create something new path. We have the 3 energy, which is indicating new beginnings. So there could be a lot of new and exciting things going on for you, Aquarius. So if you want to know more about this, I did talk a little bit more about it in your January monthly reading. And I will be bringing that up each and every month to see how it's progressing. Just lost the cards here. All right. Let's calm down. What crystal's being suggested for Aquarius? Wow. Watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule. The schedule is really what's standing out. As you need rest, recharge, and revive. Okay. So an indication here, to maybe try to implement a daily time where you can just rest and relax. Maybe start off your day with your cup of coffee in the morning, where you can just bring in all that peace and tranquility, be alone and one with your thoughts. And also to try to take a look at the schedule that you have for the day, for the week ahead of time, and try to schedule in maybe taking a walk during the middle of the day, during maybe your lunch hour. Find something that's soothing, whether it's listening to music or maybe I keep picking up, a fountain where you're hearing waterfall, water trickling, and that could be indoors as well. So watermelon tourmaline. Message of reduce your amount of stress. Let's see which spirit animal is coming through for you, Aquarius. We have Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between, number 26. Well, this has a message of, embrace the in-between is kind of having one foot in the life that you're maybe moving away from, and then one in the future that is coming into view per se. But it is an indication to make peace with the fact that you're not fully in either place. So embrace the in-between. It might be, you've got the Empress energy working in the background all year long, creating that right moment, the right environment. You might be second guessing yourself as to, is this the moment that I take action? So Flamingo Spirit is kind of like be in the present current time and just let things unfold. The Empress energy here is one where the situation will present itself, being in the right place at the right time. So just kind of get comfortable with being in that place of in between. Let's see what's coming through for career and money for the month. What's coming through for Aquarius? Wow. We have pendulum flipped out. Fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy. And in regards to career, seasonal work, a job change, or making choices. Yeah, there's something with the Flamingo Spirit. about being comfortable with where you're at. It feels like you're in a transition this month, Aquarius. So it's about kind of like going with the flow. There can be a lot of indecision, being very uncertain whether you should stay or should you go. And so you might be making some choices that are going to affect maybe your job, where you live, relationships. So you certainly need to reduce the stress that's in your life at this time so that you can make these decisions and these choices with focus and mental clarity. Stress will rob you of making clear and precise, educated choices and decisions. Now, since it is February and we do have Valentine's Day, we're going to see what message from the Love Oracle is coming out. Might not resonate, but let's see. We have new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. Well, sure, it's also talking about friendship as well. It doesn't have to be love partnership. But it can be a current relationship in regards to like a coworker or friendships. It can be neighbors. So a new chapter coming in, and that's the Empress doing her thing. Let's see, what's the last oracle message that we have for Aquarius, and then we'll dive into the tarot. A guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. Okay. And that's why strong message here about embracing the in-between, not to worry. All right, Aquarius, so let's take a look what's going on for this month. We're well into the month. My readings are very late this month. I do apologize. I am just overwhelmed with readings. Trying to catch up on that as well as maintaining the YouTube channel. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? What's coming through for Aquarius, February? All right, we have the Hierophant kicking it off. We have the Four of Swords. There's the message with the watermelon tourmaline to get some rest, recharge your batteries. And the Three of Rods, yeah. Making some long-term plans. We have the Five of Pentacles. That can be fluctuating income, as what the pendulum was indicating. And right smack in the middle, you have the Hanged Man. This is your core, your center of the reading, where you might have to or start to look at things from a different point of view. And that could be in regards to new love coming in, a new chapter, getting used to that in-between. That is certainly suspension there, being caught in that in-between. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, which can be in regards to the work that you do, or it can be whatever it is that you're focused on. We have the Major Arcana card, the Moon. This is coming in at, this last row is for the end of the month. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That could be a new job coming in. And we have the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy for February is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, there is something that's coming in, and I do feel that the Empress has a hand in this, because the Knight of Pentacles is something that is lining up, where you're being in the right place at the right time. There's movement and change. Things are lining up for like a fresh start, something that's going to be long lasting. So if it's new love here, a new chapter coming in, it's just starting, it's getting off the ground. There's, gaining some momentum. It could be a current relationship being taken to the next level. But this is something that, there's not a rush. This is kind of like slow and steady energy playing in the background this month, building up to something that's going to be like rock solid. Like if it's in regards to a relationship, it can be someone that might be end up being your soulmate, someone that you are deeply connected to, and maybe spending the rest of your life together. Now, I want to give you a reminder here that there is some angelic presence watching over you at this time. So call upon that. And, with the Hanged Man, this can be looking at something with a different point of view. And, right now, currently, this is the energy with the Hierophant coming in, where you might be changing up your beliefs on how you look at something, changing up your perspectives. You could have been so lack of just kind of conditioned or used to looking at someone or something or a situation in a certain manner. It certainly could be something, it could refer to traditions, religion, where you might be changing your perspective in regards to how you look at, again, someone or something. You're kind of like breaking out of the mold of following a group, and kind of like being your true authentic self. And that is, what this is all about. Being, the in between, the flamingo spirit is just being your true authentic self. So kind of like ridding yourself of maybe past conditioning, however that resonates with you. It's a 5 energy, so that is kind of going away. Again, here with the watermelon tourmaline, the 4 of Swords is getting some rest. Letting go of something that no longer serves you. There's a belief system or something that you were led to believe for quite some time. You're kind of letting go of that. So this can be something that was stuck in place for quite a long time. You're kind of recharging your batteries and you're going to be refreshed. You've got the 3 of Rods, planning new paths forward. And again, we have a very solid 3 energy for the entire year for you, Aquarius. So you could be making headway in many different facets of your life, but this is definitely making some plans. And with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knights are all about movement and change and travel. And some of you could be traveling for business, traveling for an interview, moving to a new home, new house. And this is all kind of like right now. And that's why the flamingo spirit, you're embracing the in-between, because where you are right now, you're going to be in a different place by the end of the month. Now, mid-month, which is coming up very quickly, the 5 of Pentacles can be like fluctuating income. This could be based on if you're paid hourly, and maybe your hours get reduced in some capacity. And so you might be starting to look for a new job, a second job, something of that sort. This is going to work itself out by the end of the month. And of course, in the middle here, the Hanged Man, you're really starting to look at things from a different point of view. This is by what you're experiencing, what you're up against. A lot of new, fresh starts because of the Empress being your main energy and theme. So this is definitely, it's a 12 energy, which reduces down to 3. So there are things like pieces of the puzzle coming together, and the flamingo spirit is about, just embracing, while you have 1 foot where you are and 1 foot to where you're going to be going. We have the Eight of Pentacles. It can mean that if you're searching for a job, you can find work that's truly rewarding, better, a little bit more money I'm picking up. And that has to do with the Knight of Pentacles playing out in the background this month, where you're planting the seeds for your future, something that's going to be long lasting. So this is going to be something that will survive all the advances with AI. If you're with a company that's not going to roll with what AI is bringing in, you're going to find yourself possibly being working for a company that will quickly go out of business. So that has to be kind of like a thought. Is your company going to be sustainable with AI coming in which is going to reach every aspect of our lives in some way, shape, or form? Now, by the end of the month, here we have the Major Arcana card, Moon, kind of giving you a sneak peek. The Moon will release, it's information. There's something going on, working behind the scenes. You do have a guardian angel watching over you at this time. So it's about being adaptable to and embracing this feeling that in between, the transitional state, which can be kind of frustrating. But this is the promise of information, new things coming through. The information will be released to you in divine timing. Meanwhile, really trust your intuition, Aquarius. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is an opportunity that's showing up. And this is where I'm getting that being in the right place at the right time with the right people. This can be a job opportunity coming in. We see that with the Knight of Pentacles. It also can be anything tangible in your life, whatever's most important to you. It could be in regards to your health and well-being. It certainly could be in regards to relationships around you. And for some, new love coming in. There's a new opportunity here for love coming in, or an opportunity in regards to a current relationship as well. So that's coming in more towards the end of the month. And this is really a lot of change coming in, kind of all of a sudden. It's, everything swiftly coming in and falling into place. The Nine of Swords can certainly be concern over what is not known, how things are going to turn out. Nine's an energy of review. Let's see what else is coming through, because you're getting, the indication that you're being watched over, to embrace how things are going to fall into place for you. So why is this Nine of Swords here? I think it's too many things possibly happening all at the same time. Well, there is a new opportunity that you feel very passionate about, on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So certainly can be this new love coming in for some of you. It can be finally getting into a home if you've been renting for some time. It can be in, whatever it is you have a passion for. It's finally here. So towards the end of the month, as you're going into March, definitely can be a lot of new changes that are happening to you. If you change companies, and you also have to move in regards to that. So that's a lot of change in itself, getting a new place to live, but then going in a new work environment, and something that you really want. This is very passionate energy here with the Ace of Wands. So making choices, a job change for some of you is what's on the books for the month of February. So Aquarius, that's the messages for the month. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance. Make it a great month.